What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to tell you exactly why GoPro needs to pack up their bags and go out of business. When GoPro first came out, it was one of the best cameras on the market you could buy, especially for capturing action that most typical cameras and camcorders could not do. Unfortunately, right around the time when the Hero 5 came out, that's when their support, service, and even their products up until now, the Hero 7, have pretty much went to crap. Now right here in my hand I have a GoPro Hero 7 Black. Don't get confused by the color because this is the special limited edition dusk white version of the Hero 7 Black. But I myself have spent a lot of money and a lot of time using GoPro products, and here's my biggest problem. They've actually finally nailed something when they put the Hyper Smooth inside of these cameras, which has given it something very good for, if you're going to carry it around. GoPros are not vlogging cameras, and they should not be used as one. They're for action. But if I'm outdoors and I need to be able to freehand it, it's nice not having to use a gimbal. But again, they are not vlogging cameras. Everybody expected the Hero 7 to be what brought GoPro back from the grave, because everybody knows GoPro was going downhill, and they were going downhill very fast, especially after discontinuing the Hero Sessions, which were an amazing camera. They did not have the screen, however the durability and the battery life was there, and they were awesome, especially if you were somebody like me who actually put them on the outside of a vehicle, maybe a motorcycle helmet, anything that had a high rate of speed that you had to worry about getting damaged by a thrown rock or anything. They were very, very durable, and actually probably the best GoPro ever made and put on the market, along with the fact that they were also more affordable. Now, I don't have any complaints with the GoPro Hero 7 Black being $350 now. It did come out being $400. I don't have a problem with that, considering the Hyper Smooth was a very awesome technology that was built into this, where you do not need a gimbal anymore. And to be honest, when I sold my gimbal, that basically paid for one of the 3 Hero 7 Blacks that I have. But where things are starting to fall short, even the Hero 7 freezes a lot. There are multiple times where I have to pull out the battery. I use this one as a dash camera, and it fails me all the time. My Sessions never had a problem with, but constantly there are error messages, there are SD card errors, there is the problem with the fact that this won't even charge and record at the same time without it causing an error and having to repair a file, even though I'm using the best SD cards that I can possibly use in this thing. Now, in one of my videos where I actually touched base on a lot of that, there was a few people that actually decided to chime in and say exactly why they are pissed off at GoPro and no longer buying their products. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys read some of those comments right now. Now, when DJI came out with their action camera, everybody labeled it as the GoPro killer. Unfortunately, the camera didn't do so well going up against the Hero 7 Black. But everybody thought, okay, well, GoPro is going to have to step it up to the Hero 8. Let me tell you how big of a letdown the Hero 8 is. If anybody buys the Hero 8, I'm sorry, but you are stupid. There's no reason to put any money into that, especially with the fact that this GoPro is going to be, from what I heard, $520 as soon as it comes out. Do you guys know the specs on what's in the Hero 8? Let me tell you, if you haven't already heard. It's the same exact thing as the 7. Here's where things are different. It no longer uses a cage. It has the mounts on the bottom, just like how the Fusion does. And there's attachments. There's a little tiny rinky-dinky light. Apparently there's a better way to input a microphone, which again, GoPros with microphones is just terrible and a disaster anyway and should never be done. So you're going to tell me that I'm going to spend $520 on a GoPro for a little flashlight that sits on top of it, or along the side, or you can probably put 2 on there. But again, you're going to tell me I'm going to pay $520 for that when the GoPro itself is the same exact specs. No bigger sensor, which everybody hoped. All the settings are the same. You only get the 4K and the frame rate, and the 1080 in the frame rate, slow motion, Hyper Smooth. All of it is still exactly the same as it is in the Hero 7 Black. So to be completely fair, If you already own a Hero 7 Black, you can go on Amazon, and there are plenty of rechargeable underwater, also flashlights that are small that you could actually mount to this. There are cages that you can buy that replace this plastic one that are metal that you can add all these attachments for. And if you don't have a Hero 7 Black, you can go out, you can pay $350 for one of these, spend about $15 on a housing, and spend about $17 to $20 on a light, and you've literally spent the amount of what this costed when it came out new, which would be about $400, and you saved 120 bucks because it's the same exact specs. Honestly, I'm not impressed with the first DJI camera. However, I am anxiously anticipating when the next one comes out, because I know it's going to be a lot better than the first one, and I know it's going to be a lot better than what GoPro is offering, because if GoPro is only offering you a few accessories and they're not upgrading the actual software of it, first off, the DJI drone that I have has a better camera quality than even this thing has, which I don't understand that at all. I really can't balance that in my head, how a $400 drone with a built-in camera records better than the highest quality setting on one of these. And I think that thing only records in like 720, which is phenomenal, surprisingly, getting compared to this, which is supposed to do 4K, which again, guys, these don't even record in a pure 4K. Just because something says it records in 4K, do not always believe it. Look at the specs. So guys, again, please do not rush out and buy the Hero 8 when it comes out. You will be completely foolish and wasting all of your money. At this rate, I think GoPro really needs to pack up their bags and just go out of business, to be fair. Their customer service sucks. The technology in these cameras suck because, again, they freeze and they have issues, glitches all the time. And they're not even focused on giving you a better performer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know your opinion. I'm going to leave a poll up here in the corner where you guys can click on that if you're on a smartphone, tablet, or on a computer. If you see the icon up here, go ahead and click that and you'll be able to vote whether you like or dislike GoPro. Thanks guys for watching. Please share this. Make sure everybody gets this memo and little rant that I'm saying. Save the world some money. See you guys in the next video.
The apocalypse.